Hello, and welcome to a quick demonstration of Zaloni's Arena Data Governance platform. My name is Cody Rich, and I'm a Solutions Engineer here at Zaloni. Today, we'll give you a quick overview of the Zaloni Arena product, what separates us from other tools on the market, and provide a brief demonstration of some of our key capabilities, followed by talking about some of our deployment options. All right, let's go ahead and jump into it. Zaloni is an award-winning data management and governance company, and our intelligent governance and observability platform, Zaloni Arena, helps rapidly and securely deliver trusted data for advanced analytics and AI and ML use cases. Now, Zaloni Arena brings efficiency to complex data environments through an intelligent and collaborative data catalog, automating the governance, and unifying observability to reduce IT costs and ultimately accelerate time to insight. You can see here, we work with some of the world's leading companies delivering trusted data through our governed platform. We're also proud to be recognized and awarded by the likes of CRN's Big Data 100, Forbes, and the Software Report for both our platform and our company. All right, let's talk a little bit about what makes the Zaloni Arena product different. Well, with Zaloni Arena, you get not only several key product capabilities, but really the only end-to-end data governance platform that's a single unified platform. Some of these product capabilities, though, include our intelligent data and digital asset catalog. So that means capturing not only data, but data-related items such as notebooks, reports, and models, and intelligently classifying and providing governance on those capabilities. With that, we get our end-to-end observability. So as we capture that metadata, govern it, and even apply things like our ML-driven Customer 360. Finally, with all of these various data and data-related items, we can serve these items up on our private data marketplace with access request management built directly into the platform. With this as well, we of course get some operational efficiencies by being able to provide these services in both an on-prem, hybrid, multi-cloud, and even GovCloud extensibility. We support a variety of clusters, and we even have an option for a cloud-native deployment. All right, let's go ahead and take a little bit of a look at what this looks like in the product itself. Now, the first thing I often get asked is, Cody, we have data in a variety of different locations. How do I collect and connect to all of these various data sources? Well, to start with, Zaloni has the ability to catalog from over 250 different data sources. You can see here a brief listing of some of our connectors that allow us to go and capture the metadata from these various sources. Now with these connectors, we're able to easily access this data in Arena. Here we can see, or on the Arena homepage, and on the left-hand side, I'm able to either collect or discover data where it lies. What that means is Arena gives you the ability to actually move data through collection. This can mean taking data to a data warehouse or a centralized data lake, or discover the data directly where it lies. I can easily select a data source, select the options I want, and go and capture the metadata of our data exactly where it might be. Once I've brought my data in, I can go view all of those different tables and data sets directly from within my catalog. Here we have an example of a customer data set, and we can see there are a variety of tools to help us better understand this data set. Things like profiling, lineage, and ingest history all give us a good understanding of what our data set is. Under our details, of course, we're providing good context as to what exactly it is we're looking at, who are the appropriate owners, and where our data initially came from. We even give users the ability to connect business glossary terms so users have a common understanding of the different aspects of that data set. Of course, we're going to capture the technical details as well, for instance, where the data might be stored, number of records, etc. Our tabs up top, of course, give us great detail as to what we're seeing. Not only are we able to see the schema and data types, we of course can see various details about those fields, both by terms and descriptions. We can profile our data that, as a technical user, gives us an understanding of what our data landscape looks like and for a business user might confirm whether or not this is the data set that I'm looking for. Ingest history shows us things about how fresh our data is, and data quality gives us an output of the data quality rules that have been applied. Lineage gives us a great understanding of not only what our data has been used for, but where it's been in the past. In this case, you can see this is a raw data set that maybe has been brought in, and we actually applied our data governance as we saw, and have split our data up into what we've called good data and bad data. I could keep expanding and see that later down the line, it looks like someone's already gone ahead and applied some data obfuscation via tokenization and masking, resulting in an entirely new data set that we know is rich and trusted. Now, in addition to more standardized data sets, we also have the ability to capture non-traditional data sets, or what we call digital assets. These might be data-related items such as reports, GitHub repos, or even notebooks. Here we can see a variety of Databricks notebooks that I have cataloged, and clicking on them gives me a good understanding of what I'm looking at, where my data is, and any associated data sets that might be with it. Now, with all of these various data sets and data-related items, it might seem hard to find what we're looking for. But utilizing our global search, users can easily search across all data items that they have access to and quickly filter them down. Here we can see searching for customer not only provides tables that are named customer, but other customer related items. For instance, we have a Tableau report that was using a customer data set. We have some data quality rules that are applied to data sets. And we can see that I can filter down by data type. In this case, though, we're only looking for standard data sets or entities. And furthermore, I can filter by a concept known as projects. Projects are a vertical grouping that oftentimes line up to departments or lines of business that allow us to better organize and manage our data. Projects are also key in data governance in helping us ensure that only the appropriate users have access to a data set. In this case, I'm looking for some data in my supply chain, so I'm going to select that project. Here you can see we further filtered our data down, and now that we know we're on entities, of course we have more appropriate dropdowns. For users who utilize a zone-based architecture, Arena allows you to surface that zone concept as a top-level item. You can see I have data that's in our raw, trusted, refined, and a few uncategorized as well. If I limit to my raw data, you can see I'm actually taken back to that initial data set we were at before. Now, with this data, of course, seeing my data preview, we might notice that because, of course, this is raw data, we have some sensitive data aspects that are being shown here. Things like first name, last name, address, phone, and email are all things I might be interested in obfuscating. Users can easily obfuscate that data by navigating to the fields, and you'll notice that we have both data privacy and data quality options. Our lineage, of course, has showed us that we've actually already applied these. So for instance, under our good data, we'll see after applying good data, we did go ahead and apply some obfuscation methods. Not only did we choose to tokenize this and just select a SHA-256 algorithm, but we can also label this as sensitive PII data. Further following our lineage, we of course see that we have already obfuscated this data, and opening that up, we can see our data preview now shows that some of those sensitive fields like first name, email, and our phone number have either been masked or tokenized. Now users have, of course, a variety of ways to do that, but outside of just data obfuscation, users can also better organize access to this data using the Zaloni Arena product. Again, by utilizing a zone-based architecture and utilizing tools like projects, Arena users can have limited access to certain data sets, and then on top of that, users might have access to metadata objects, but not the data itself. So what that means is, for our raw data, users might be able to access and see that this data set exists, but under data preview, if they don't have access to the data itself, they won't be able to preview the data. With that, users may say, well, I need access to that data. So Cody, how do I get access to that if I don't have access to the underlying storage system like S3 or my relational database? Well, Arena, of course, makes that very simple process as well. Users can request access for the data in one of two ways. The first way is to use our data access request, which allows the user to request for a specific data set for themselves or other users. So in this case, I might request for myself, and I can maybe say that I'm using this for a report. I can submit that request, and that begins the process of following your organization's policies and procedures to gain access to that data set. Now, what this does in the background, it can be a couple different things. For instance, Amazon users may have this linked to Lake Formation. Lake Formation, of course, giving them the ability to set certain policies on who has access to data sets. And assuming that this data access request is approved, that Lake Formation policy would be updated. Other users might be utilizing a business process management tool like ServiceNow. So what this can do is create a ticket automatically in ServiceNow, and then you can continue your standardized process in ServiceNow for ensuring appropriate approval methods are followed. Once that's approved, not only will the user receive an update in Arena, but they'll of course be able to update and access the data in the underlying storage system. The other option some of our users like to use is maybe they want to actually provision data out. So if a user wants to take a sample of the data or the whole thing and maybe put it in a sandbox environment, they can easily do so by adding the data to their cart. They can filter it down or take it all at once and keep going and searching and adding data sets to their cart. Once they've captured all the data they need, they can provision this data, and Arena allows users to create a custom provisioning process. In this example, I'm required to provide some details. Again, maybe why I need the data, such as an intended use. We have the ability to set a data lease so that the data isn't out there forever, but after some given period of time, we'll automatically remove the data itself and even remove access if necessary. And then of course, we can add on additional layers of approval, integrating again with tools like ServiceNow. Next, users can choose where the data might go. That could be in a data lake, on-prem or in the cloud, landed maybe as a flat file on a server, or in this case, I might want to upload that to a new Snowflake warehouse. You can see my connection information is already input, and just like that, I'm able to not only request access for the data, but automate the process of provisioning that out for use. Clicking submit is going to kick off this process, requesting access, and then after 15 days, automatically remove that data. All right, that was a quick look at how Arena helps users find, access, and manage their data. Finally, let's talk a little bit about some of our deployment options. Zaloni provides several different deployment options based on your organization's needs. For Amazon users specifically, we have our Concourse package that adds data governance to Amazon's tools and provides better business context. For multi-cloud and hybrid environments, we have various sizes from Entry, Premier, and Club that you can see are really based on a variety of feature sets as well as user counts. In addition to the platform itself, Zaloni offers support services also in a variety of packages. You can see here our Silver, Gold, and Platinum options are able to accommodate the needs of organizations of every size. All right, that was a quick look at how Arena helps organizations with their data governance. If you'd like to learn more or to schedule a custom demo, visit our website at zaloni.com/demo or get started today with a 14-day free trial by visiting zaloni.com/free trial.